Hello everybody, welcome back to Matty Reacts, a channel where we take a look at things we've never watched or listened to before, and we kind of have probably watched some bits of this before, so that is a bit of a disclaimer, because we are taking a look at the trailer for Stranger Things Season 5, which is now upon us, believe it or not. We're in the month of November, as quickly as that's come around. We've taken a look at a couple of Stranger Things 5 related bits and bobs, a couple of teasers, a couple of like retrospective pieces, but this is the first like proper trailer. So we had like a teaser trailer about a month ago, but this is a full trailer. It's 3 minutes long, so yeah, reasonable length. There is also, I've just seen as I've come to record this, because this is from 8 days ago as I'm recording this, as I've gone on to YouTube to watch this, they've also put up the first 5 minutes of episode 1, and I don't know whether or not to do it or not. So maybe we'll do that as well if we don't have much to say about the trailer. But maybe we won't, and we'll keep it all for the big reveal, the big first drop of episodes, which I think is the 27th of the month. Yeah, very interesting indeed. So I don't think there's much more to say. We've kind of covered my history with this show in previous videos. Please feel free to go back and take a look at those reactions if you'd like to know a bit more about my history with the show. There's not much to it. I've watched it, I've enjoyed it, the end. But it's slightly more in depth than that. And we're just going to play the intro and get going on this trailer.
Can begin.
Oh, what are we beginning? Oh, he's still wearing the Hellfire Club t-shirt. Good.
We're really starting to lose it. Being stuck in here.
Oh,
No
okay.
end in sight.
So they've cordoned off the whole town then.
Maybe tonight is our break. You find Vecna?
I must just say, by the way, like Secret Tunnel was to fight monsters. Is that not the thing that like every kid dreams of happening to them? Like they don't want the pain of like being beat up by these monsters, but like wouldn't you want this to happen to you if you were kind of immune to the damage?
Tonight is our break. You find Vecna?
Find Vecna.
We end this once and for all.
Okay, how are you doing that then? I suppose with 11.
This isn't like one of your campaigns. You don't get to write the ending.
I think that's important to note as well, isn't it? Because this whole show is kind of a love letter to D&D. You know, it started with a game of D&D. A lot of the monsters, you know, the Demogorgons, I think were based on a D&D campaign. And there's been constant references throughout, and you know what it says there. This isn't a campaign. This isn't something they can write the ending to. There's no, you know, DM that can save them. That can fudge a roll and save them. It's this or nothing.
Like one of your campaigns. You don't get to write the ending. Not this time.
He's planning to end our
Oh.
world. And he's not gonna stop until we're drained of every last ounce of suffering.
Oh, it looks very sad. Lots of red lightning though. This looks so good. There's the Demogorgons.
We stay true to ourselves. Stay true to our friends.
Do it.
No matter the cost.
Oh. That gun didn't work very well, did it? Oh, there he is.
You are going to help me.
You
One
are going to help me.
last time.
This orchestral music in the background, November the 26th. Oh, I can't wait, honestly. Is there a... No, it's just the... Okay. I mean, I kind of covered it in the last one, right? The teaser trailer. This is kind of like the ultimate buddy, film. Not like Buddy Cop, but like, Stand By Me and The Goonies and those. It's like that, but on steroids, basically. Like I say, you'd want this to happen to you if you were guaranteed not to die from it or be terribly injured. But like the actual story is so interesting, and just like those films, you connect to the characters because you want to be part of that friend group. We've had a couple of expansions of the group over the 4 seasons. I think Robin was a really good addition to it, because she's such a good sort of balance to Steve, and the original kids from the original D&D campaign. I mean, I'm a bit of a nerd. I've played D&D a few times. Not that anybody that plays D&D is a nerd. 2 separate things. I wish that I had a friend group like this, to be quite honest. Maybe I don't wish that I was facing literal demons in real life, but I think it's so relatable in terms of wanting that connection with a group of people and fighting for anything to keep that connection as long as possible, as well as keep each other alive as long as possible. It's such a good story, but oh my god, how does this end is the problem, because it's another one of those shows that it's such a huge part of the zeitgeist, the sort of public consciousness, that they have to get it right for as many people as possible. Otherwise it's going to be called a big failure. Well, we've spoken before how Game of Thrones failed at that for a lot of people. I didn't mind the ending too much. There's a couple of bits out of change, but it was generally okay. We've spoken about Game of Thrones being such a big show, and it fell at the last hurdle for most people. A show like the original run of Dexter did something very similar. I just want them to have picked an ending that for most people is suitable for a show of this magnitude, and whether that's a good ending, they defeat the big bad and everything goes back to normal, or whether it is a bad ending and Vecna wins and people die. I'm fully prepared for both, or things that fall somewhere in the middle. I just think it needs to be well done, whatever the ending is. I'm really looking forward to it. What a way to ring in the new year, eh? But yeah, thank you very much for dropping by, and I'll see you again for another reaction video very soon.